Let's talk about the people in Africa. Let it- Sure. Okay. This is this is a wrong thing by democratic nature. About the people of Nigeria before the colonial era. For the purpose of lesson, I have selected four different groups: the Igbos, the Yorubas, the Benin, and the Sokoto Caliphate, including the the Kanem Bonu. Now, in this lesson, I am trying to explain how these different peoples were governed before the arrival of the white men who took over the entity known as Nigeria today. So, number one on the list is the Igbos. Here, it reads that the Igbo or the Igbos are the most democratic. Have got the most democratic structure characterized by village republics and collective decision making with significant involvement from women. That is to say, in the pre-colonial era, women were also allowed to contribute to decision makings of the land. Everybody, as long as you have come of age, as long as you belong to what the Igbo system refers to as the age grades, as long as you belong to any of the age grades, that's to say you have come of age, and therefore you are allowed to make contributions to whatever is happening to the society. Then we have the Yorubas, who practice a semi-democratic monarchy that incorporates checks and balance while maintaining a foundation in kinship. And that is to say, the Yorubas were governed by kings, but then they also have what is called the checks and balance, basically from the Oyo Messi, who were there to ensure that king does not go wrong. They were there to call the king in order when they feel or when there is need to do so. Then we also have the Benin kingdom, which was a centralized monarchy that permitted limited participation from guild chiefs. Okay, so the Benin kingdom also made use of a king surrounded by chiefs who made limited contributions to how you know um, the kingdom was governed. Okay, and then we go straight to the Sokoto Caliphate, which was a centralized theocracy marked by a hierarchical arrangement, lacking element of participation. So in this caliphate, the king decides what happens. The king takes decision on behalf of the people. So whatever the king decides is what happens. So looking at all of these different system of government in the pre-colonial era, the Nigerian pre-colonial era, we may readily understand why we are having differences when it comes to electing leaders, um, because we are not coming from the same background. We didn't have the same orientation. We didn't have the same upbringing. We were different people with different mentality. But now that Nigeria has been joined together, Nigeria has been existing as one, you know, since 1914, when the amalgamation happened. What do we really need to do? We claim that Nigeria practices democracy, but it is quite well that those who were actually known for practicing democracy have not been given a chance to showcase what they have. So, who is actually deceiving who? What exactly is going on? What is happening? That's the question. Okay, thank you, and see you next time. Bye.